Alright, everybody. Sorry for the delayed start, but we are joined with Zealous Pawn today. He's here in spirit. So, anyway, we're gonna be racing each other in Pokemon Red and Blue today. We're gonna be doing 2 random Red and Blue solo runs. We're gonna do a fully evolved Pokemon and a first stage. He's not gonna be able to stream his end right now because his internet is still having an outage. So he's recording his end offline, but he's chatting through Discord on his phone, so the mic quality won't be the best. But once we do the run, both of us are gonna have to go silent anyway, so we don't like interfere with each other's thinking.
Yep.
Okay, there you are. I was wondering where you
Looking
left.
forward to it.
Wondering where you were.
I was here, but I didn't come through.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So I'm like, we're
Yeah,
joined
we're-
by Zealous Pawn today, and I heard nothing, and I'm like, well, he's with us in spirit.
I said what's up, but I heard that. I was like, well, you didn't hear me. So
Yeah.
we roll on regardless.
Yeah. Yep, but we kind of have to make do with what we got, because we just really had the time for the stream today, so it's not going to be a big deal. Oh, there we go. So here is the random generator. I tried to figure out how to set this so it'll only be like fully evolved Pokemon. I'm assuming this will count like Kangaskhan as something fully evolved. And I have it set to, in this all stages, there's unevolved, evolve once, evolve twice. I think I'll leave those all checkmarked, but leave fully evolved, and hopefully that works. Where's the fun is that half the reason you collab is to mess with the other person. Yeah, but we're going to be kind of racing each other. It was Bonza's idea, so like so that way we wouldn't be talking over each other during each other's chatting with the chat. But I mean, he's not really streaming his end, so oh well, it's just something he wanted to do. All right, so Pawn, you ready to see what the Pokemon is?
The audio. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it.
All
Let's
right.
see it.
Oh, come on. That is so baby. That is absolute baby.
No.
You ran it? Okay, thank God. I do not want to play Alexander. That's too baby. All right, try something else. Have you played Doug Trio?
I hope Scott. So yeah.
Oh,
no, I haven't.
I did not play Doug Trio in Red and Blue, so I feel like we can do this. All right, let's go ahead.
This is it. This is the one. This is one of our Pokemon I'll be back to. Before let your theories begin.
I don't think my series started with Doug Trio.
Uh,
I think I played it in Yellow. Did I?
we need to educate
did
the
not.
chat on how we're doing this, right? Aren't we getting like a 10-minute preparation time?
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
So,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can still. So yeah, Zealous Pawn and I, once we figure out what the Pokemon's going to be, I'll have the moveset up right here. He can see my screen, because I'm screen sharing. We're going to spend like 5 minutes or so coming up with a like a game plan for like how we're gonna take care of the game. And maybe we can bring up the XP router to like find level ups in the league, see some damage ranges for Brock potentially. But then once we end up starting, since it's going to be a first run, neither one of us are allowed to have the program open during the first run, but I don't think Pawn plays it open during his first run anyway. He likes to optimize it later. I think. So yeah. But yeah, we're going to spend a few minutes pre-planning. So looking at this, starting with Dig, Brock is going to be an absolute cakewalk. We could just minimum battles him, but the Caterpies are going to be a little annoying because we would probably need to scratch them, but I think even a resisted Dig should still do more damage to Caterpie, so it's probably not going to be a big deal there. But Misty will definitely be a problem.
Hey, Speedrunner, I think what we should do is, it's 2:34 right now. Let's mute this call until 2:45. Let's do 10 minutes. You can discuss game plan with your side. I'm going to discuss my thoughts candidly with my side on the camera for, the VOD later. And then we reconvene and kick it off in 10 minutes. What do you think?
Okay, sounds good to me. Don't want to share secrets, huh?
Alrighty.
Alright,
well,
so... I could have swore I muted. Yeah, we're muted. Okay. So, we need to think of a game plan. We got 10 minutes. So, what's going to be the plan for Misty here? I think he just wanted muted because he probably has his own ideas and he doesn't want to share them. But yeah, Zealous Pawn is not going to be streaming his end. He's doing an offline recording. He will upload it to his channel. Honestly, Misty is not going to be too bad. I think we should probably do Rival 2 first, though. Because even though Dig is very powerful, and we probably will outspeed the Misty Star Me because of how good our speed is, I don't think we're going to one-shot it, though. I don't think that's likely. So I think Rival 2 first. And, yeah, we're going to have just used Dig and Scratch, so we're going to have to scratch the Pidgeotto. We're taking this racing a little too seriously. Dude, he takes Gen 1 runs seriously. I gotta prove a point to him. Yeah, I still think we should do Rival 2 first. Oh, Zealous Pawn's wanting to know what team we face. We agreed we would face the same rival team, so I'm not facing my usual Charizard team. I can re-rank that later. So yeah, we're going to be facing who we think is the hardest. And the Blastoise line definitely makes the most sense. It does mean he won't have his Gyarados, but that's fine, though. It's not really the biggest deal. Dig should OHKO Staryu after Nugget Bridge. Oh, I'm not worried about the Staryu. I'm worried about the Starmie. Like, the Staryu, I think, can be a one-shot as soon as we enter Cerulean. But it's the Starmie. So yeah, I really think we should do Rival 2 first, because beating Misty first is really not going to be of any benefit. Like, we might get an extra level for the rival fight, but we don't get Water Bubble Beam or anything. We really wouldn't get any issues. Technically Venusaur, because he has Gyarados for the Water type. The Venusaur team would be hard, too. I guess I could ask him, some people in chat are saying Venusaur would be harder. Who do you want to do? Okay, so I'll wait for him to get back. Okay, yeah, so do Rival 2 in Nugget Bridge, take on Misty with Dig, and then we can technically have a backup Dig we can give to Paris, so that way we can unlearn Dig as soon as possible. Surge is going to be the assistant to the assistant gift shop manager. Get Body Slam on the SSN. I mean, we do get Slash at level 35, which, with the guaranteed crits, is actually better than Body Slam, because we don't have any setup moves. Oh yeah, we will use the XP router to check our levels in the league. Rage. Dominic, I'm going to mute you just for saying that. But anyway. Erica is going to be absolutely easy. Koga, absolutely easy. Sabrina, I think is going to be absolutely easy. We should outspeed her entire team. But what about the Sylph rival? We got to make sure we get Rock Slide, obviously. So our moveset should be like Earthquake, Rock Slide, Slash, Mimic, I think. Because we really don't have other moveset choices. I don't think Zealous Pawn's going for Double Edge. I think he's going to hold on to Slash. Which is definitely going to be the right call there. I mean, the chance to paralyze really isn't going to be necessary for Dugtrio. Is Fissure good? I mean, it could help with something, like if we have no other choice. But we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, Rival 5, I think with Rock Slide and Earthquake will be just fine. Blaine is going to be a joke. Giovanni will be a joke. But yeah, honestly... Yeah, I'm still not sure which team we're facing. He still hasn't gotten back, so... I'm going to assume once we meet up, I'll just ask him, hey, which team you want to face? Yeah, I'll just wait till he gets back. So, okay, I'm going to open up the XP router. I'm just going to load in just a standard, regular route facing the Blastoise team, because I'm waiting for Pawn to get back. If he doesn't get back, then we'll just use the Blastoise team. Yeah, the Venusaur team would definitely be the hardest. Alright, so let me go ahead and... Red with Dugtrio. You base this off the Squirtle route. It just creates a generic route. Alright, so what I like to do is give myself rare candies before the start of this, just to see what level I should be for Lorelei. Well, what should we be looking for, though? I guess just figure out how much damage we're going to do to Lorelei. So, here's what I'm going to do. Just before Lorelei, I'm just doing this for testing purpose. Zealous Pawn says he's fine either way, so I'll tell him we're going Venusaur. Okay. So... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself... Move the event up. Fine. Well, I also want to use... Alright, so that'll get us... This will get us at the attack level cap. I'm not really going to worry about the... I mean, we could probably buy... I don't think calcium's going to matter. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give us the TM for Earthquake. Alright, so Earthquake is going to be our best move, because here's the thing. Super effective Rock Slide has an effective power 150, but Stab Earthquake is 150 as well, so Rock Slide will never be the play for Lorelei, pretty much. Alright, so let's look at Lorelei here. Let's see how these ranges look at level 58 to start with. We would basically need a crit to kill the Dewgong. We are not going to come close to the Cloyster. Yeah, we should probably be a higher level than that. Let's try 63. 85% chance to two-shot, unless we want to go for Fissure strats. Yeah, Rock Slide doesn't flinch either. That's another huge problem. Fissure gaming. Yep. Alright, let's try level 65. 3% for a one-shot. That's effectively a high-range crit. And then the Slowbro's a two-shot, but its only water move is Water Gun and Withdraw. Jinx is fine. And then the Lapras will either go for Blizzard or Hydro Pump. But Blizzard is almost... Blizzard's not... Blizzard would have to crit in order to kill me, though. But, yeah, Dewgong would effectively need a crit, which is not good. It only does 1 point more damage than Earthquake. Is it? Why just 1 point more? Is that like because of rounding? Because wait, though. Wait, no. 75 times 2 is 150. So that doesn't make any sense. How is it 1 point higher than a Stab Earthquake? Like, I'm a little confused at that. What if we're level 68? 12.6% chance. It's how the +2 is multiplied. Huh. Strange. So it's like no difference then. Honestly, I think 68 is a little bit overkill, because our ranges really do not get any better. So I honestly think we may need to go fissure strats for the cloister. I think we just have to tank an Aurora Beam, and then on the cloister, we may have to use fissure. Is keeping dig to manipulate Lorelei's AI an option? Oh, like, what, to get it to use turn 2 rest? Is that, like, impossible? I'm not sure how that would help, though. Yeah, she is less likely to use rest, though. That's another problem. That whole weird AI quirk is not really a thing. Yeah, but... I mean, I guess that would make it easier. That's a good point. Yeah, it's pretty much Lorelei and Lance's Gyarados we gotta figure out. Honestly, I think that's a good idea. Like, use a dig, damage it, and hope it turn 2 rest so we can beat it without taking damage. And then on the Cloister, we can afford the 2-shot. Slowbro's a joke. Jinx is a joke. And then the Lapras, we just gotta hope we get lucky. That's effectively all we can do. But if we can... Honestly, if it's a 3% for a 1-shot, 100% for a 2-hit, would it be better to use Fissure? I don't know. Because if we can get to the Lapras without taking much health, we'll barely survive either a Blizzard or a Hydro Pump. So I'm thinking, like, if we get hit by the Cloister, we're kind of screwed without a crit. So I think we may need to Fissure the Cloister. I think so. So what would our moveset be then? Like, Dig, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Dig? I mean, Slash really isn't useful for the league anyway. Because I'm pretty sure Stab Earthquake's going to be way better than Slash, even if it always crits. Because we don't really get Stab for it. Oh yeah, Rock Slide for the Gyarados, obviously. Alright, let me go ahead and give myself Rock Slide really. Alright, let's take a look at Lance. I gave myself the vitamin cap for protein. This will be sort of comparable. But also Mimic Amnesia. That is true, I forgot about that. So we would need Dig, Rock Slide. Dig, Rock Slide. We can't really have Fissure then. You know what? Screw Fissure. Just knock out the Cloister in 2 shots and just steal Amnesia. That's effectively the best strat. Okay, so Dig, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Mimic. Then Hiker is a joke. Agatha's going to be a joke. All right, Lance. It effectively needs a crit, but Hydro Pump has a range to kill us, so I honestly feel like there's nothing we can really do about that. We just have to Rock Slide and hope for the best. But then once we get to the Dragonairs, we could just... Oh, look, we actually outspeed the Aerodactyl. So yeah, I think we just have to get a little bit lucky at the Gyarados. We basically have to get a low range with the move. That is true. This is the problem with the XP router. It doesn't take into account the badge boosts you get from the badges. It doesn't take those into account. Really annoying. Can you mimic a dragon move from Dragonair? Ah, yes. Mimic Dragon Rage. What a good idea. Sometimes I can't tell if you're trolling or just... You have to be trolling. So yeah, I think just Rock Slide the Gyarados and just Earthquake the Dragonairs, Rock Slide these two, and just hope for the best. And then the champion. I don't really think we need to plan for a level up before the Rhydon. I don't think we're going to need that many badge boosts. Because Earthquake is going to do some extremely serious damage. I mean, I guess if we want to, we could Fissure the Exeggutor. Honestly, I kind of want to do that. 1 agility would give a chance to Oko, but it's not as good in red and blue. I can test that, actually. Alright, so player setup. Agility 1. It doesn't... it turns it from a 21 to a 49% chance. But if we set up, like, 2 agilities, yeah, effectively one shot with Rock Slide. And Dragonite would need a crit. Yeah, definitely Mimic agilities there for sure. This is a long 10 minutes. I'm just waiting till Zealous Pawn says he's ready. Okay. Then, the champion. Honestly, we probably should try to plan... Actually, getting to Lorelei... What level is it? Getting to Lorelei at exactly level 65 is actually really good for the level ups, because check this out. We level up after the final Pokemon, so we can actually set up on the Rhydon for free. Let's assume we get hit with some Leers. I think the opponent has to hit us with Leer. Yep. So if we get hit with like 3 Leers on the Rhydon, Exeggutor is... The Blastoise is essentially a 78% chance to one-shot if we get hit with 3 Leers. Oh, you're right, you're right. I gotta change the team. I think it's still a similar strat for the Venusaur team. Because it's not like... Would the experience change? Now I'm kind of wanting to look. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm just going to go here and use the candies with Dugtrio to 65. Do we still level up? Okay, yeah, it still says after the final Pokemon, so we should still be fine. Alright, I'm going to ask Zealous Pawn if he's ready.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep. You finished your planning?
Dude, you're not going to believe this, but my computer crashed during this 10 minutes. And so I just got it back up, but that's fine. I did check the level that I want to go into the Elite Four at, and Brock doesn't need any planning, so I'm just going to roll with it.
Yeah, Brock doesn't really need planning either. So, do you have all your programs reset up?
I am launching OBS right now.
I swear, whenever I do co-op streams with people, they always end up having computer issues. It happened with Alex, too.
Yeah, I think this is on you, then. You're the common thread.
I know.
I've never had these issues, by the way. Every time I've streamed, I've never lost internet connection. My computer's never randomly crashed while I was like in the router. I don't know. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you gotta stop doing streams with me.
Well, hopefully we can do one more next week. We'll see, right? We were talking about that behind the scenes as a possibility, and hopefully that could be live on both ends. But
yeah, potentially maybe in your own better game. We'll see.
Perhaps. Okay, I've got OBS up. I'm going to start recording and hope that my computer doesn't crash.
Yeah, hopefully not. Oh, better make sure my stats are still perfect. They are? Okay.
Okay, let's see. When I press start recording, did everything blow up? No, it didn't blow up. Incredible. Okay, well, I think... Is my audio terrible now?
It still sounds the same.
Okay.
I mean, I understand you most of the time. Alright, I'm gonna put in a poll who will win Dugtrio.
We're not rolling for the next one yet, right? We're saving that intrigue until after Dugtrio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if we roll for it during the Dugtrio run, you can think in your head, okay, how am I going to play the next run? I gotta think now.
Great, then I could play Dugtrio terribly. But yeah, it would probably happen subconsciously, so let's wait. Let's save the intrigue for what the next Pokemon will be.
Alright. So, So how do you want to prepare the, like, us starting at the same time? Because, if we're going to be starting and then we have to mute, we can't really stop the run to mute. We can
I
stay
mean,
unmuted if you want to. Oh, I gotta make the run.
I mean, I can just reach down and I can just reach down and click mute on my phone. Like,
Ah, right, that is
that's
true.
pretty easy for me to do while like focused on everything. So
Yeah. I gotta quickly make the Doug Trio ROM. I just realized I was playing with my Dugong ROM. Give me like 10 seconds. Alright, so we're facing the Bulbasaur team, so I
Okay.
gotta replace Squirtle.
if we're facing the Bulbasaur team, that means we take the middle Pokeball, right?
I think so. Whatever Pokeball Squirtle's normally in.
Yeah, I think it's the middle one.
Right?
Yeah, I just ran against Venusaur with Electrode. It's the yeah.
Electrode?
Dude, 35 hit points. Crazy. No, Dark Trio. 35 hit points.
Oh, jeez.
Wild. For a fully evolved Pokemon, it's so
Alright, let me make sure I don't have to reload the mapper. Probably reload it, because I changed ROM. Alright, refresh the overlay.
Are you gonna knock out all the Zubats?
I only do
With
that if
scratch?
I know for sure I can one-shot them. If I can't, then I don't bother.
Okay.
Because if they're not going to be one-shots, then it's a waste of time. I probably won't even dig the Geodudes
Yeah.
just because dig takes time. It's only for very quick one-shots. Alright, so I'm basically ready to go on my end. So,
I'm ready too.
alright. So, I'll just say 3, 2, 1, go, and then while the intro plays, I'll move my cursor and mute. So, you ready?
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. The rival's always going to be named Steve today. It's the rules. Sandshrew for non-water HMs. This is red version, so Sandshrew don't exist. Nope, no, not that one. This one. I wonder if he's going to nickname the Doug Trio anything, or just name it A. I don't know what he'll do. Interesting the Bulbasaur isn't a one-shot with Dig. That's kind of surprising. Because Dig is a powerful move. So, we're gonna be playing by the same rules. Some differences, though. You notice I have to face the Bulbasaur team. Because we're doing Zealous Pawn's rule of always facing the hardest starter. But in return, he has to allow encounters in the early routes and Mount Moon. Because I can't manip the encounters out, so it wouldn't be fair if he had that advantage. But when he does his second playthrough, he can play whatever rules he wants. Yeah, definitely minimum battles for Brock, but the question is, should I fight Junior Trainer? Honestly, I think I should, I think. I hope Zealous Pawn remembers where all the non-encounter tiles are. Because if he has the encounters turned off, I don't even know if he has the path memorized. You know what? Yeah, I will fight the Junior Trainer. It's just one extra trainer, and I don't want to take on the trainers on the next route at, like, what, level 8? Alright, so just remember, I do not have the XP router running. I only used it for pre-planning. Oh, God. That is a horrible start. One blackout. That is a horrible start. Maybe I should have fought some wild Pokemon. I really did not expect that. Come on, I don't want to use Dig. There we go. Okay, level 8 should do. I mean, here's the annoying thing. None of the junior trainers' Pokemon are weak to ground moves. None of them are. Oh my gosh. I'll save, though. Hey, Alex. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, Brock's gonna be a lot easier because his Pokemon are weak to ground. The junior trainer is not weak to ground. Oh, God, that was close. Here's the thing. Bide can hit you underground. This mod is made of tissue paper. True. I didn't forget to heal. I chose not to. Oh, seriously? Oh, remember when I did that blackout earlier and I lost half of my money? I couldn't buy the normal 6 potions. Alright, I think on the Caterpie, it's going to be a good idea to use Scratch. And then the Weedles I can use Dig. Because the Weedles are neutral, but the Caterpies resist. That had to have been a 3-turn bide. Alright, I am not going to fight the bug catcher. Yeah, and I can't see where Zealous Pawn is, but if I had to predict what he did, part of me wants to think he actually did skip the junior trainer. Yeah, Bide's broken, but not in a good way. The move is just really messed up. Alright, there's the Spearow. Come on. Alright, second try, I'll take it. I'll need to heal again just because Dig has so few power points. Blackout grind Brock. I'm willing to bet he did that. That'd be funny. Alright, I'm not going to fight anything here, because even though those Geodudes could be one-shots with Dig, the fact it's a 2-turn move doesn't make it worth it. I only plan to one-shot, like, Zubats and stuff, if they can actually be one-shots with Scratch, but if not, then it becomes a waste of time. Yeah, Hyper Beam was also broken, but in a good way. I'm gonna fight this guy, though. Yeah, Dominic, in Gen 1, Hyper Beam did not recharge if it knocked out the opponent. But if it didn't, then it was a recharge. Hey! Hey, Annie. I'm hoping Zealous Pawn does not find a Paris. He told me that his plan is, if he does not find Paris... Hey, I found his Paris. If he doesn't find it, he'll just catch an Oddish and just buy escape ropes. I mean, then again, the Doug Trio has Dig, so if he holds on to it, he probably wouldn't need to use escape ropes. Honestly, though, the fact that Hyper Beam would need a recharge but knocked out, that is kind of broken. Question, does Zealous Pawn always take the Dome Fossil, or does he take the Helix Fossil? I don't know. Okay, Rival 2 or Misty? Misty, obviously a horrible idea. let's go ahead and do Rival 2. We do need to save, though, because we are going to have to deal with Sand Attack. Dome to save a few frames? No, I refuse to believe Dome is a time saver. I refuse to believe that. That's all Dark Lord propaganda. Well, that was quick. I'm not doing the Fighting Dojo, Dominic. The Fighting Dojo has really bad XP yields. Oh my god, dude. How is this thing getting so many crits? This Pidgeotto just crit me like 3 times. Yeah, Smash Mouth. I refuse to believe that Dome saves frames. Alright, hopefully I get some... Hopefully I can hit the Bulbasaur. Oh! Dude, I did not do enough training. I thought level 16 would have been good enough for Pidgeotto. Oh my fuck, dude. This is not going as good as I thought it was. Alright, I'm gonna fight Misty's gym trainers really quick. That is not something I expected. The Pidgeotto of all things. I wonder if Zealous Pawn had any problems with the Pidgeotto. The Jaw Fossil. Also, I think I Gen 1 missed Dig earlier. I didn't look. I could have swore that Dig didn't hit. Alright, let's see if level 18 makes a huge difference with damage rounding. Dude, we still need a buttload of luck. Yeah, this thing needs to Aerodactyl the Rival 2 fight. Honestly, I think if I were to fight more Mount Moon trainers to get level 20, I don't think it would have made a difference, though. Like, I think maybe at level 20, Pidgeotto will be a 4-hit. But then again, if it's a 4-hit, there's still chances for Sand Attack. But hopefully at this level, I can knock out Bulbasaur. There we go. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, Rival 3 will not be that bad, because we will have Body Slam. But holy cow, that was horrible. Gotta keep an eye on the Dig PP as well. That Pidgeotto's a sneak peek of Sandy, by the way. Oh, right. That's true. But then again, Pidgeys are a lot easier than Pidgeotto, so I think I'm honestly feeling confident that Scratch will one-shot the Pidgeys. Y'all saw nothing. I totally did not use Dig on a Zubat. Do not tell Zealous Pawn I did that. I'm not really feeling so confident on it anymore, because I just saw how much damage it did to that Pidgey. Alright. Honestly, it may have been a better idea to just use the Elixir, honestly. I don't know. Streaming so early in the day. It's because this was when Zealous Pawn was able to do the race. I accommodated to his schedule. I mean, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I can accommodate to most people's schedules because I don't work that day. Alright, I gotta make sure I save 2 digs for the Oddishes. Yep. Alright, so I think if we take on the Dig Rocket Grunt first, we should get level 23 for Misty. Also, I'm using the escape rope, even though I know I have Dig, just to get it out of my inventory. I'm not going to bother taking on the Rocket Grunt first. I think level 22 will be enough. Really? A crit dig does not kill that? Yeah, damage rounding would have made that crit kill for sure. And the Oras version of this theme is awesome. Oh, yeah, the X defend easily could have screwed me. Oh, seriously? I'm gonna fight this guy first. Who knows, it might get me... I know Scott in the past used to fight this guy first, just in case he might get an extra level for the Sandy trainer. And I didn't. Alright, wish me luck. On the bright side, if it turn 1 quick attacks, I'm guaranteed to win. Hey, she wasn't too bad. Alright, gotta go get Body Slam. I'm not gonna want Rest, so I'll skip that. Oh yeah, the Bubble Beam speed drops too, yeah. That could be a thing. Alright, I think for first playthrough, especially since I need a high level in the league, I'm gonna get this rare candy. In fact, I might actually get the Rocket Candy too. Not the Power Plant Candy, that one doesn't exist. Oh, so long, Growl. Alright, I'm gonna put Body Slam in slot 1. Okay, that was easy. Alright, yeah, I don't even need to heal for Surge. Don't even bother. Yeah, don't even save for him. He's an absolute joke. And even with an X speed, that Voltorb couldn't outspeed. Okay, he just X-speeded every single Pokemon. Wow, that is just... that's bad. He could have at least tried something. Like Growl or something. Alright, I don't need to heal at the center. I have plenty of PP. Alright, I'm going to need to dig the Oddishes because I do not trust the fact that the Body Slam is going to one-shot the Oddish. I don't trust it. Dig has slightly more power against him. Not slightly more, a lot more power. Oh my god. I have not done that in a long time. Classic red and blue surge. Oh yeah, classic. I don't think I'm gonna have enough power points. Yeah, I honestly should have healed. Yeah, my repel is going to be a little off, but that's fine. I have an extra. Technically 5 is the bare minimum, but I always like to buy 9 super repels, even though you only need 7. I like to buy a couple extra just in case. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed the Death Ether. Nope. Oh. Actually, if this one repel can get me to the end, then I don't need to use an extra repel. Because normally this cave needs 3 of them anyway. Is Zealous Pawn streaming? He is not, because his internet provider randomly got an outage, and he has no internet. So he's on Discord voice chat through his phone. And during the run, we agreed we would be muted, so we don't, like, interrupt each other's thinking process. But when the run's over, we'll regroup. But he's offline recording, so he'll upload it to his channel if you want to see his point of view. Also, Zealous Pawn told us that trick. So that way I don't have to be nervous about encountering the 5 Pokemon last. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get this PP up here. Alright, I'm actually gonna go get the Rocket Rare Candy. I'm not gonna get anything else here, though. I mean, I could probably get some high money items so I can buy more protein. Because we definitely need near maximum attack stat XP. Yeah, I'm gonna get there's a nugget right there, and then there's also a TM. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, so first things first, we need to go get Rock Slide. Oops, did not mean to buy a freshwater. Oh well, that'll just be my drink for the guard. Alright, sell Horn Drill and 2 nuggets. And I'm just gonna buy 3 protein. I hope this will be enough for the Pokedolls. Yep. I'm gonna sell that. I don't really... Where's the... I'm gonna sell the full restore so I can buy some super repels. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the fact I had to do that, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Man, everybody keeps talking about fossils. Whirlwind? Oh no, whatever shall I do? Interesting, with the Bulbasaur team, he sends out his Gyarados earlier. The Charizard team, he saves the Gyarados for last, I think. Because he sends out Exeggutor first. Hey, on the bright side, we don't have to deal with the stupid egg. I hate that thing. I mean, we have to deal with Razor Leaf, but at least we don't have to deal with Hypnosis and Reflect. Or Stun Spore. True. I mean, the Venusaur team is still scary, but the Exeggutor is honestly more annoying than scary. Because it survives everything. Oh, teach Rock Slide. Alright, I'm going to teach it over Scratch. You never know if Sand Attack's going to come in handy. Alright, I should probably Rock Slide the Golbat because I'm not sure Body's... Really? Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Dude, I hit myself 3 times. It doesn't survive Fissure. Yeah, you can't really get Fissure for the Execute, though. Well, I guess the Rival 6 Execute you could. But I don't really... Am I even planning to use Fissure for anybody? I thought there was somebody in the Champions team I wanted it for. Oh, right. I was thinking about it for the Exeggutor, but we're not facing Exeggutor in this run. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we're going to need it for anything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and defeat Erica. I'm pretty confident her Victory Bell and Vileplume will be one-shots. Natangela doesn't have good moves. Hey, at least I woke up quickly. That was nice. I'll save, though, just in case. What's your plan for Lorelei? Level 65 at the start of the league. All my level ups will be just fine from there. Oh. Okay, Dig did not do as much as I thought. Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, that was a little bit of a waste of time. I mean, I get we're weak to grass, but those things take neutral damage from Earthquake and Dig. But I figured it would have been fine. Yeah, that was definitely not a good idea. I'm gonna skip the biker boss. Erica after tower is not worth it. Yeah, I thought it would have went a little better than that. Why did I get that? Our speed is overpowered. We don't need it. I might hold on to it. Who knows? I could use it for preventing TMs. Never know. I do need this, though. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do Koga. I'm going to go heal at the center. I am running a bit low on moves. '80 attacks a lot lower than Rhydon. I thought Dugtrio had a bit more attack than that. Alright, Hypno. It's going to be a 2-shot. That's fine, though. Poison. Well, I got the boss KO full restore, so we'll be fine there. Oh, in Sun and Moon, they buffed it to 100 attack? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know, it always felt so powerful with Dig and Earthquake. Slash. Yes, please. It's gonna be Slash is way better than Body Slam. You know what? I'm very lucky he used 2x attacks. Because of his good AI, he's only gonna use Self-Destruct. So it's a good thing he used the X attacks first, because that would have been bad. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do Sylph. I do want to fight a few optional trainers. I do want to get Dig as well. Or not Dig, Earthquake. Alright, at least I have one Dig left for the Arbok. Well, I'm going to be having both Dig and Earthquake at the same time. Oop. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, clean level up for the rival, which is nice. Wait a minute, why didn't I just go in the stairs? I literally took the elevator for one floor. How cool. Alright, Earthquake in the place of Sand Attack. I don't really think I need Sand Attack anymore. Okay, I should move Earthquake into slot 4 and Dig into slot 3. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy, and probably the Scientist. Okay, that's how I want my moveset. I mean, this Pokemon's good, but we still need training. I mean, I'm fighting most of who I consider to be the good trainers. I think I should fight more people than this, though. I'm gonna go fight the Stacked Scientist. Any other good people I can fight? I guess there's a 7th floor Scientist. And on the 8th floor, there's a really good Receptionist Rocket, too. Yeah, go fight him, too. Also, question, what's the effective power of a Slash that always crits? I know that crit power is variable in Gen 1 depending on the level, but what would you guys think is the rough estimate? I don't think it's 2 times from what I've heard. I heard it, like, never reaches 2 times because of, like, how the scaling works. I'm gonna get that for emergency healing. 8th floor. This guy. Around 120. Okay, so it is worse than a Stab Digger Earthquake. Oh, seriously? I just healed. Seriously? Alright, anybody else? 4th floor is nobody good. I know there's a Scientist down here with a Magneton. Modifier is twice the level plus 5 divided by level plus 5. Yeah, there is a 2nd floor. He's technically locked behind card key, but you can just do this. I don't remember what the teleporter is to get to that room. I don't remember where that is. I can probably step on it and figure it out. Oh, it's that one. Oh, wait. It's the 4th floor Scientist I never fight. Yeah, it's the this is the 4th floor Scientist. This guy though. Yeah, this guy is accessed from a 6th floor teleporter. Okay, yeah, this should be enough. I know this guy is not that good, but I do want to round out my levels by getting level 43. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, we need all the training for Lorelei anyway. Oh, are you kidding me? Screw that. I'm resetting that right away. I missed a 10% rock slide. Immediate sand attack. Makes sense to me. Oh my god, I cannot believe this happened twice. Dude, I always seem to miss rock slides. It's specifically rock slide. I swear rock slide is like thunder. Oh my god. Dude, rock slide doesn't even one-shot. I think I need... No, don't. Do not. Dude, quit using sand attack. Like, this guy has good AI, but all of its moves are neutral, so it's a 1 in 4 chance of sand attack. It's going for it. Hydro Miss. There we go. I think that's one of the only reasonable ways to beat him. I think you have to get a Hydro Miss. Earthquake. Vine Whip. Okay, thank god that wasn't Razor Leaf. It looked like it had 3 grass moves. That was only a 1 in 3 chance. Yeah, Slash was the better move than Rock Slide, because they were going to be 2 shots either way. I do wonder what Zealous Pawn's going to do for that, though. Because I think the only way to beat that is to get a Hydro Miss, because even a much higher level is not going to make that Gyarados a one-shot. Like, it would have to be such an unreasonably high level. Get rid of that. Here's my protein. Max potion. Maybe keep sand attack? I could have actually done that. That would mean I would have had to delay teaching Earthquake until after the fight. But honestly, yeah, that would have been a better idea. Just use like a couple of sand attacks. I do wonder if Zealous Pawn did that. I wonder if he thought ahead of keeping sand attack. I wonder. Alright, let's go do... Wait. Oh, right, I don't have Erica's badge. You know how often I do that? Critter Hydro Miss is around 40%, though a later reset than ideal. I mean, it's not a later reset, it's the second Pokemon. Like, I think with the Charizard team, the Gyarados is sent out third, because the Execute comes out first. Who's Erica? Good point. The stoner lady with the girlfriends. I mean, if that's what you want to say. Hey, did you guys know you can use strength on trees? I mean, I know technically it's usually smarter to... fight Blaine first so you get the special boost, but this thing really doesn't need a special boost for Sabrina. I'm hoping to one-shot all her Pokemon, but the Venomoth really likes living hits, plus her good AI is always going to use Stun Spore. But here's the thing, I do allow the Dig Paralysis glitch if I get paralyzed naturally during the battle. So if I do get paralyzed, I will use Dig on Alakazam. But I will still most likely get a reset anyway, but I one-shot it either way. Alright, I'm gonna fight Psych. Erica's the one who you forget until you try entering Viridian. That's called pulling a J-Rose. Actually, I should really use Slash here. Let's see, if I'm going to be getting 11 rare candies, which is all but Power Plant, then I will need 54. I have to get level 54 before I can use all my candies, so I'm kind of curious if this guy's any good. I've never really fought Mansion Trainers. Okay. Not the best. I know this guy has a Magneton. This is Scientist Braden right here. In Fire Red, he guards a rare candy. And I think the one down here has a Weezing and an Electrode. Yep. I don't think the rest of these trainers are that good. I'm going to skip them. Alright, Blaine time. I'm only going to fight the good trainers. The ones that I know have fully evolved Pokemon, such as this guy. Yep, before they got Levitate. Honestly, just because of Levitate, ground moves became a lot worse in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Just because all the coughings can no longer be hit with Dig, plus the fact that Dig was lowered to 60 power. Ground moves are not as good in the remix. They're kind of bad in the remix. Not that guy. That guy has all first stages. This guy has just a Ponyta. This guy is a Rapidash. Yeah, and Gengar. Haunter and Ghastly. Yeah, all of those. That guy is bad. I think this guy's bad as well. Look at that. 171 speed. I'm almost outspeeding Aerodactyl. Yeah, and we'll definitely need to fight Giovanni's trainers too. Probably some Victory Road ones as well. Hey, my bag is full. That's nice. Alright, I'm going to heal here to get some PP back. Oh, I never used any PP ups on Earthquake. Definitely inefficient when it's in the fourth slot of your menu. It has 170 in Gen 1? Oh, right. In Fire and Leaf Green, it has 173. It must have a... It has to have a plus speed nature, because in Fire and Leaf Green, the Elite Four are like 2 levels lower. Do I still have that Hyper Potion? Yeah. Wow, this guy is not good. Just better IVs. Don't they have like 30? I am not sure, actually. You'd have to ask Axew. Because I know Axew uses a damage calculator called Kingler Calc that has all their teams in it. So you'd have to ask him. Alright, I'm going to fight this guy really quick. And then I'll fight the rival, then a few Victory Road trainers. And as soon as I get to 54, use all 11 rare candies to 65. And yeah, I don't think we're using Fissure for anything. No, we're not. But my final moveset for the league, let's see. I have to keep Dig. I need Earthquake. I need Rock Slide. So yeah, I'm going to have to delete Slash for Mimic. I don't have to do that till before the league. Don't forget to pick up Warden Candy. Shoot, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. I tried to get it, but I didn't have Erica's badge. Thanks for reminding me. Otherwise, I would have been short. Yeah, we're mimicking Amnesia for Lorelei. I think that was Smash Mouth's idea. And here's a little trick. I always buy extra Super Repels, so that way I don't get any encounters in this grass. Plus, it gives me some leeway in case, like, I end up being inefficient with them. Oh, God. Yep. This is going to be another Hydro Mist situation. Forgot about that. Should have saved here. Yeah, I honestly should have taught Mimic now. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered because of the level up. Hey. Who needs levels? Oh, I jinxed myself. You know what? Just one rare candy. I am going to have to get... I'm going to have to fight an extra trainer or so in the league, because now I'm going to need 55 instead. I'm only going to have 10 rare candies. But now, I should be able to keep badge boosts. Wait a minute. I could have just set up on the Rhyhorn. That thing's a lot less scary. Oh, you son of a bitch. Crit. Yeah, it is quite efficient. See, I only need one level. Dude, the rival's freaking rough. Hey, Smash Math, question. Does the Venusaur or the Charizard team have the higher level Gyarados? I think the Venusaur has the lower level Gyarados. I gotta be very careful not to accidentally dig out of here. I'm gonna get off the bike. I don't trust myself. I'm gonna fight this girl. Venusaur's team is lower leveled, so technically the Charizard team has the higher level Gyarados, which is kind of insane to think about. I'm gonna fight this guy. At least this guy doesn't have a Venusaur. Oh, fun fact, if you or your rival did not pick Bulbasaur, it's actually impossible to see Venusaur, because no trainer in the game has a Venusaur. All candies, let's go. Oh my god, my overworlding is bad. Hey, I didn't know you can run out of repel on a turn. Yeah, here's the thing. If I have too many repels, I can just spam A over the repels, and it puts me into slot 1, which is the bike. Alright, so here's the plan. I just have to try my best to knock out the first 2 Pokemon, then steal Amnesia. I think the Dewgong can only be a one-shot with a crit, and the Cloyster's never going to be a one-shot. So just use Earthquake and... Oh, wait, Dig. Smash Math, or whoever came up with that Dig strat, that was really genius. Oh, God. Okay, it was only a 3-turn, luckily. Yeah, keep using Withdraw. You know you wanna. Zealous Pawn buys 11 super repels. Yeah, it makes sense. It's always good to have backups. Thank you, Lorelei. I appreciate that. Oh, here's a funny thing. I was re-ranking Tauros offline, Little pro tip, do not use Body Slam on Hitmonchan. It has a 1 in 4 chance of, what's it called? Counter. Alright. Alright, I only have 2 Earthquakes, so I am gonna have to use some digs. But that's fine. 229 speed, that is insane. Dude. I should have predicted she would do that. Alright, I can use my remaining Earthquakes. That's why I said Blizzard Hitmonchan. Yeah, I wasn't looking at your notes when I did the re-rank, so I did the Ice Beam. I actually never got Blizzard in my re-rank. I was trying to do them without taking notes. Alright, so here's the plan for Gyarados. At this level, Gyarados only has a chance to kill us with Hydro Pump. But it's not like it really matters anyway, because we kind of need agility for the badge boosts. Because otherwise the Aerodactyl's not a one... The Dragonite and Aerodactyl are not one-shots. I mean, that is kind of high health. You know what? I'm going to avoid setup and see how this goes. Yeah, that didn't go too good. I don't need to deposit HM slaves in red and blue. I don't need to do that. Oh, crit. There we go. It was only a matter of time. Alright, I think just 3. 936 speed. You've got to be kidding. Okay, a crit anyway. Oh, Zealous Pawn just clocked in. Darn, we were surprisingly close. Like, I just beat Lance. We were actually kind of close. Alright, Rock Slide. Come on. Oh, dude. That guy hit. Earthquake. Alright, so the plan here... I'm gonna get this to stall. I need 3 Leers, or Tail Whips. Come on. Keep going. 3. Get a 4th one for safety. Thank you. Yeah, oh my... Dude! Why is my luck with Rock Slide so bad? Why is it so bad? I swear, I miss Rock Slide more often than Thunder. See, I just missed it again. That Pidgeot has landed more Rock Slides than me. Come on, I need 4. 2? Oh my god, dude. That thing missed like 2 Tail Whips. Fuck. Dude, that is unlucky. I want to make sure that Venusaur is going to be a one-shot guaranteed with Earthquake. Oops. Yeah, that was kind of my fault. I meant to use Earthquake. Everybody else has accurate Rock Slides. Yeah, not me. I've gotten so many resets because of missed Rock Slides. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, it was a crit Psychic, but I'm sure it still would have done good damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck, dude! It just all of a sudden just quits using it. I want 4. Like, come on. How hard is that to ask for? I just Gen 1 missed Earthquake. One, 2. I hate this thing. I really, really hate this thing. It only has a 1 in 4 chance to use Fury Attack, but a 50% chance to use those moves. Maybe Mimic Recover? That's going to open me up to damage. Well, I guess that would have been a better idea. Yeah, you're right. Two. All right, 1. 2. 3. 4. All right, don't miss again. All right, Arcanine's just bad. $53, $57. I'm gonna unmute. Hey, you hear me?
I'm here.
What was your time?
I hear ya. 47-26.
Well, how many resets did you get?
Like 14, 15, something like that.
I had 19
And a couple
resets.
blackouts.
Yeah, I had 1 blackout, like, right before Brock. I actually tried to beat the Light Years Junior Trainer, and the Junior Trainer killed me. Oh, jeez. I feel like my luck in this run was really bad. But
I almost lost it off.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I almost lost to Brock. Like I almost blocked Brock. Like it was very close. I fought him in battles and it was very sketchy.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna mention what my generic route was. So let's see. I fought the Junior Trainer and then Brock. I did some optional Mount Moon training, but then I really, really struggled at Rival 2. That Pidgeotto was like a 5-hit with Scratch for me. What was it like for you?
Terrible. I used Bite against it.
How many tries did it take you?
It was doing massive second try on minimum battles.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was going to wall me for longer than that. But once you Bite it, then like you can, like, Abra's not a threat. You one-shot the Rattata with Dig, and then I crit the Bulbasaur. So,
oh, you crit the Bulbasaur. Yeah,
so
let me do
one
that.
Shot too. So you just have to touch your DFO.
I don't know how... You would not have beaten that Bulbasaur
Well, yeah,
on minimum battles. I did extra training in Mount Moon, and the Bulbasaur still had a chance to live. You needed that crit. That was lucky.
Of course I needed the crit, but it also knows Leech Seed, so it could have wasted a turn with Leech.
That is true.
Seed,
It
and
does
you
have
still get 'em.
it does
Like,
have
you
random
a
AI, I
pretty good
think.
chance of winning.
Oh, I guess I forgot that because the one time I did make it to the Bulbasaur until my winning attempt, it used Vine Whip. The one attempt. Yeah, I guess that's why I thought on the spot it had good AI, but no, it doesn't. And Surge was bad. I got Body Slam, but I eventually deleted it for Slash. Yeah, I wanted to make sure to get as much attack as possible.
Me too.
And I needed a high level for Lorelei. So what I did was I went into the Rocket Hideout. I got the rare candy and a couple of good items to sell for an extra protein. Used some PP ups on Earthquake. And after I finished the tower, I, for some reason, thought it would have been a good idea to get Eric out of the way first, because I figured Earthquake would one-shot the Victory Bell. It did not. So I just left. And, let's see.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, Koga actually came close to killing me. I got to the Wheezing, I used Dig on it, and it attacked while I was underground, and I attacked it, it lived, but fortunately it used its second X attack, because I knew that thing was only going to self-destruct. So I was very lucky in that. And then, in the mid-game, let's see. I did do all... All I hear is Robot.
I was gonna say that like Kobe. self-destruct. I was on full health against Wheezing, and he self-destructed.
And you died. Makes sense. That were literally a piece of paper.
Yep.
So in Sylph, I
Got me
fought...
from full health. Yeah.
Yeah. In Sylph, I fought pretty much every, like, good trainer, because I knew I would need a decent level for Lorelei. And the rival, I essentially had to get a crit or a Hydro Miss on the Gyarados. What did you do?
Yeah, Rival 5. I crit the Gyarados on my first try, so I don't know. I was level 43. I don't know if I
I
needed
was
it or
43 as well, actually.
not. Did you have to crit it? Or
I ended up getting the Hydro Miss. It took me like 5 tries or something to beat him. Then Sabrina was easy. Blaine was easy. I fought some of his trainers. I fought some of Giovanni's trainers. And then on Rival 6...
Actually, I might have gotten a Hydro Miss too.
Yeah. And then on Rival 6, I realized Rock Slide still wasn't doing good damage to Gyarados, so even though I wanted to use the rare candies after, I decided to use all... not all my rare candies. I used one rare candy to get to 53 so I wouldn't level up during the fight, and I mimicked agility. And I was hoping Rock Slide would be a one-shot, but the Gyarados lived at 1 HP after that, but it missed Hydro Pump. Honestly, that thing probably would have needed level 55.
Roller coaster of emotions there.
Yeah. And then in Victory Road, I only did 2 trainers to get to level 55, and then I used 10 rare candies to 65, because that's the level I wanted to start Lorelei at.
I did Lorelei at level 60. So I think I just cut training compared to you.
Well, the reason I wanted 65 was because it would give me it would have just given me better chances against Lorelei. Plus it actually, the leveling up actually kind of lines up perfectly to where I will not level up before or after the ride-on if I just get 65 at the start. But here's the thing. When you message that you finished the run, I literally had just beaten Lance. I got like 5 resets on the champion. Because, here's the thing, like, this is with me specific... Oh, sorry.
Actually,
What?
You when I finished the run. I had to do that later, but you were on Bruno when I finished the run.
Oh.
I watched from Bruno on.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I seem to have the worst Rock Slide luck in the entire world. Half of my resets on the champion were just because of Rock Slide misses. Like, I missed a Rock Slide on the Pidgeot once, and it mirror moved Rock Slide twice, and I said, hey, this thing hit more Rock Slides than I did. And then my first attempt of actually getting to the Gyarados, I was trying to get 4 Tail Whips or Leers on the Rhydon to guarantee a one-shot on Venusaur. I think 4 might have been a little overkill. I was just guessing 4. Because I was thinking of 3, but I'm like, you know what, I should get a 4th one. Yeah, my first time getting to the Gyarados, I missed Rock Slide. And then, and then the Rhydon refused to cooperate. It would use only 3 Tail Whips and Leers, and then spam Fury Attack and kill me. It was not cooperating at all.
Yeah, me too. I also tried that, and then, like, I got 2 Leers, and it wasn't even close against Gyarados, so then I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna have to luck my way through. So I stopped trying to get that boost after that.
Yeah.
It was an interesting run.
Yeah, this thing was so fragile. It's kind of really hard to play this like you would at another Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, 19 resets
I
is
agree.
extreme
35
for me.
HP is not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I end up doing a re-rank of this at some point... Ow, that actually hurt. Ow. But yeah, once this thing ends up getting a re-rank, I can definitely get like a 49. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything from you. Just letting you know.
You're not hearing anything from me?
I hear you now, but before all I heard was beep boop beep boop.
Oh, great. Let's start the next run, because we're gonna play a bad Pokemon, right? So we need to roll for something and get it going.
Yeah.
Sorry that you're not hearing most
Yeah.
of my commentary.
Okay,
Sorry about
so
that.
Not fully evolved. I think just not fully evolved will do. Fresh? Yeah, Zealous Pawn ended up winning Doug
If we
Trio.
get a mid stage, we'll rerun it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's not up, dude. Oh, I refreshed it. It refreshed all my modifiers. Okay. Start that over again.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, we're not doing Venomoth.
If we get a mid, we'll reroll it, right?
All right. Oh no. Oh no, that is... Well, level 20 for Brock. Hey, this thing ain't Weedle.
Magnemite?
At least it's red and blue, so you don't have yellow Giovanni to deal with.
Oh.
You want me to re-roll, Axew? Fine.
All right.
One more re-roll. But if it's something else that's bad, we're sticking with it. Okay, one re-roll. Well, we get Tentacool. No more complaining from you. No more complaining. We get Tentacool.
Alright, that's probably better.
Yeah, a little bit. It's still going to need a ton of grinding for Brock. All right, let me bring up its moveset. Acid, Supersonic, Wrap, Poison Sting. Oh, God. Yeah, this thing needs Supersonic and Wrap for Brock, I can tell. I don't even know what an appropriate level is. Like, part of me is thinking, like, start Brock at, like, level 15 before I start considering attempts. I think maybe just Supersonic turn 1 and then spam Wrap. Because Acid's going to do hardly anything, but Acid could lower defense, but I'm a little worried that Acid's going to do so little damage it might miss. Then let's see, we get Water Gun at 22, which is real late. But at least we get Barrier for Badge Boost. Yeah, our stats are going to be really good for sure. 100 special, which is kind of insane. Who won? Zealous Pawn did. He beat me by like 7 minutes. He didn't do as much training before the league. I guess I was just over preparing. Plus, I had more resets than he did. I don't know. I feel like my luck with Rockslide was just really bad. Yeah, we can start in 5 minutes. Zealous Pawn. This won't need as much planning, because... Yeah, Bubble Beam, Surf... Ice Beam, Blizzard... I'm almost certain Zealous Pawn used Fissure. Zealous, did you use Fissure at all for anything? I was debating it, but, I ended up going against it.
What, for Doug Trio?
Yeah.
No, I didn't use Fissure.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't really think of a use for it.
No Fissure for...
Question, though. Are you ever going to use Swords Dance at all, or just go all special? I think Swords Dance is a lost cause for this thing.
No tips for you.
That means you are going to use it. I mean, you could go, like, Swords Dance
Or maybe
Acid,
that's what I
or
want you to say.
Swords Dance Double Edge. Dude, Double Edge is not a move you want to pair with Swords Dance. I mean, I guess unless you're using it for, like, one Pokemon. Or combining it with Mimic, but... Alright, I think I have my overall game plan. I'm not going to look at the XP router this time. Well, I just want to see a mid-battle level up, so let me just check real quick. I'm just going to look at the league section. Okay. Route. And a cool. Alright, who would be the hardest starter? Honestly, it would probably have to be the Bulbasaur one again. I think so, yeah, Bulbasaur. What do you think, Zealous Pawn? You think we should go
Has
Bulbasaur?
to be Bulbasaur, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's say we're in the slow group. Let's Let me try... Let me look at what level 53 looks like, and I'll work from there. I'm just... Let's see, what's going to be my final moveset, though? Like, Surf, Blizzard... Honestly, I could see Swords Dance Acid working great for Lorelei, at least. Because I think Lorelai's only going to spam Rest, so that's literally free setup. Swords Dance plus Cut. I'm not kidding. That is a potential strat. I'm not even kidding. That's like slightly weaker than Acid, but so many things resist Acid. Alright, Hiker is Surf. Agatha. Swords Dance is honestly kind of useless for Agatha. I think you just have to Surf and pray. Lance, definitely Ice Beam for sure. And then, the champion. Get rid of that. Okay. And then for the champion. Even without Ice Beams, Lance spams Agility. That is true, actually. Actually, hold on. I want to give ourselves Blizzard really quick. Each over Supersonic. I just want to see what it looks like. And, let's assume I choose my vitamin of the day to be... Alright, I'm gonna set these to... Okay, so... Let's see, Blizzard, 12.3% chance. So that effectively needs a crit. But if we ended up at a higher level for Lorelei, let's say level 58. Doesn't really change the math for Venusaur at all. But actually, wait. What would Venusaur do with good AI? I think it would have to look at the water typing first. So I think it's only going to spam grass moves. And it has a 1 in 3 chance of Razor Leaf, but we have high special and we're only neutral to it, so I don't think Venusaur is going to be that scary. And I think for Rhydon, I potentially might want to mimic Horn Drill for the Gyarados. I'm really considering it, so I don't have to use Blizzard. Because it's only... The only way to two-shot it is to get a crit. Based on those odds right there. I mean, unless we want to replace, like... It does Seagrass first? Okay. So, if our moveset going into the league is going to be Surf, Blizzard... I kind of want to have Swords Dance with something else. It honestly might have to be... Dude, I kind of want it to be Cut. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want it to be Cut. Because Cut, it's going to be good against everything except all the rock types and the ghost types. Because Acid is just not going to be good for Mimic Sky Attack. Swords Dance and... Honestly, Swords Dance and Mimic would probably be the better duo. So that way I can steal a physical move depending on the fight. Like, let's think of gyms. Like... Honestly, most of the gym leaders are not going to be the best, though. So I'm going to look at Rivals 6 really quick. Like, for example, we could use Swords Dance Wing Attack and take care of everything just fine. Yeah, we could do Swords Dance Mimic Wing Attack. And then for Lorelei, we can mimic... Oh, I don't want to mimic Takedown. You know what? No, I think for Lorelei, we just have to... that's going to be kind of weird to figure out. Honestly, have Ice Beam going in, unlearn Ice Beam for something else. Double Edge would be helpful for, like, Sabrina. I think so. The thing is with Swords Dance Takedown, I don't think we're going to have enough HP. Unless we choose to delete, like, Ice Beam for Cut and just teach Blizzard, but then that means we'd lose either Swords Dance or Mimic. This is really weird. I don't really know what to do for Lorelei. I don't know. Really kind of hard to figure out. Just because, like, here, let me bring up our moveset one more time. Like, what physical moves? Might want to keep Acid. I think we might have to. Like, the entire game, we may just have to keep Acid. It's gonna suck a little, but I think we have to. So yeah, just Swords Dance Acid. Swords Dance Acid, the Lorelei fight. Hiker's fine. Agatha, we can't really do that part, but maybe we could teach Mimic and, like, Mimic... No, that wouldn't be a good idea. Not in red and blue. In yellow, you can just Mimic Lick with Swords Dance. Yeah, I think Agatha just spams Surf. Unless you 3-hit the KO Dugong with Surf. I probably would not. Maybe. Lance is, honestly, it'd be really funny if we did Swords Dance Hyper Beam for Lance, but I think Ice Beam would just be enough. Ice Beam and Surf. But then again, the Gyarados would be kind of annoying. Like, maybe for, like, Agatha, maybe, like, after the Hiker, we can get rid of Acid for Mimic. And maybe we should steal Hyper Beam, because I think you do get the 40% boost 3 Swords Dances. That is true. I think for Lance, we're not really scared of anything he has except for Hyper Beam. So I think the correct move is to Mimic Hyper Beam and do 2 Swords Dances. Because after the 2 Swords Dances, Hyper Beam should one-shot everything but Aerodactyl. I'm just guessing right now. And then for the champion, we could Mimic... I honestly might want to Mimic Wing Attack instead of Sky Attack. Here's why. On the champion right here, if we Mimic Wing Attack, and then we set up here to, like, +6, we can go ahead and... Actually, I can test this right now. Lance will spam Psychic Boost. That is true, yeah, he's not going to be that threatening. Alright, so I'm going to test out... Alright, I'm going to test what happens when I teach Mimic. Right. Then my Mimicked move is going to be... Bear's Wing Attack. Here it is. So with 3 Swords Dances... That is not good. That's not good. Acid's still better. I mean, Acid and Wing Attack will one-shot the, Wait, no, Wing Attack would not. Yeah, Wing Attack is just too horrible of a move. Cut is probably better. You know what? You're absolutely right. We're teaching Cut for the champion. Let's, Alright, Cut. So, 3 Swords Dances. I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna teach Blizzard as well. Alright, so what will this make the champion fight like? Blizzard one-shot Pidgeot. Well, we'll use 3 Swords Dances, right? 3 Swords Dances. Then Blizzard. And then we'll Acid the Alakazam. And then on the Rhydon Surf, Gyarados. Gyarados is not that threatening. Just keep using Acid. Interesting. Acid still does more damage than Cut. Well, then again, we're not going to be having Acid. That's going to be Swords Dance. Then we'll cut the Gyarados, Surf the Arcanine, and then Blizzard the Venusaur. Okay, I think I have the game plan. So, I'm not really worried about level ups, honestly. But let's see. It says here after the final Pokemon. So if we enter Lorelei at level 58, we should be fine. I think level 58 has more effective power due to Stab. That's true, but the problem is we need to have Swords Dance on the set. Actually, we really don't need Mimic then. I could probably teach Cut over Mimic. I think so, yeah. Let me write this down first. I'm going to have to rotate my moves a lot in the league. See. So Lorelei, my moveset is Surf, Blizzard, SD, Acid. Same for the Hiker. Same for Agatha. And then for Lance, keep that. And then the champion, I want to replace... let's see. Wait, I still need Mimic. So yeah, wait. I don't really need Mimic for any fight, do I? No, I don't. I don't need Mimic at all for the league, I don't think. I guess except for Lorelei. Like, so that way we could... no, I don't think so. And the champion... Acid, Swords Dance, or Blizzard. Okay, yeah, this is the moveset we'll have for the entire league. At level... 58. A question. Would higher levels work just in case I do too much training? Let's say I'm level 60.
Yo, speedrunner.
Yeah, I'm almost ready.
Can we get started?
I'm almost doing. Give me like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so yeah, level 60 would work. I'll just say level 58 or level 60. Yeah, sorry, I was, this is a first stage, so I wanted to make sure I looked at that league.
No problem.
Alright, let me just make Tentacool ROM real quick.
I'm ready to roll if you are.
Yep, it'll probably
Okay.
take like 1 minute to get everything set up. I just gotta make the ROM and refresh the mapper. Alright, we're
Yeah,
fighting
no problem.
Bulbasaur again, so replace Squirtle. I don't know if you were listening the whole time I was planning, but I forgot to mute myself.
It's fine. I turned you on low because I needed to hear myself think. It doesn't help to hear you think, you know? You got to come up and play it yourself or it's not
That's
going to make
true,
sense.
yeah. Okay. Load the ROM. The Tentacool has 70 speed. Almost done. I'm trying to hurry.
No problem, dude. It's all good.
All right. You did sound like you were in a rush. I didn't know if you were.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just looking at the time, just making sure I have enough time to run this before I have to go get the boys from daycare. I don't want to rush you. I was just kind of, yeah. No, it should be fine. I think this is not one of the slower unevolved Pokemon, so we should be okay.
No, I don't think so. All right, I'll make a new poll. Who's going to win this? Who will win Tentacool?
You should put in the poll option that you beat at least 6 minutes to win the match.
What's the third option?
But an option that you beat me in the match too, right? Not just that you win this, but that you win like
I
6
said
points.
I said who will win Tentacool.
That's true. But you could win typical about 6+ minutes with a third option, you know what I mean? Which would give you the overall win in the match.
I mean, are you talking about like the time
Do I
difference?
sound like a robot again?
I only understood half of what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because
Yeah.
we're deciding the winner based on we're gonna like average out the win times. Like for example, Zealous Pawn beat me by 6 minutes, but if I beat him by 10 minutes, then we would average that out. But I don't need to put that in the poll for now.
Yeah, then you win the match. Your channel, man. You do your thing.
Hey, Gym Leader Matt, how you doing? Been a while. Interesting to see this try. I think I beat the game at level 58 with 0 physical damage was during the league. Barrier felt better for some problem areas. Yeah, I'm just not... I think you were doing Tentacruel, right? I don't think you did Tentacool, although you might have done Tentacool. But I'm just gonna try out my set for now. Yours might end up being better, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, so ready?
Let's do it.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'll be going to the league at either level 58 or 60. I want to make sure I don't level up in a bad spot. If I go into the league at 58, I level up after the final Pokemon on the champions team. But if I go there at 60, I level up before the Alakazam, which is, it's fine. I just need the boost for the Venusaur, because I plan to use Blizzard on it. Actually, wait, if I do the level up, Blizzard might not one-shot anymore. I don't know. I'll do 58. At least Matt said he did 58, so at least we came to the same conclusion there. You know what's interesting? I predicted at the start of the stream that that Zealous Pawn would win the fully evolved Pokemon and I'd win the first stage. He thought it was going to be the other way. He thought I would win the fully evolved just because I'd done so many backports. But I guess we didn't end up expecting the fully evolved Pokemon to be one of the most fragile Pokemon in the game. Yeah, that is true. I could just not use candies. Wait, why am I in the mart? Dude, I don't need that antidote. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go straight to this bug catcher here and heal at the center. And then I'm going to get one escape rope and then fight the bug catchers. Hey look, the lucky Pikachu. Can you imagine if that killed me? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the bug catchers. Yeah, I don't want to consider Brock until level 15. I mean, one good benefit is that we don't get poisoned, which is nice. Hey, Matt, do you think it's a good... Do you think it'd be considered a good strategy if, you use, like, some acids on the Onix to try and lower its defense? So Wrap does more damage? Or is that, like, not worth it to you? Like, it would just be better to just attack. Alright, I think I do want to do blackout training on the junior trainer. I think get to level 9 and I'll do blackout training. But I want to make sure I can consistently knock out the Diglett. I'll see what I did. I did it live, so it was decent. Alright, thanks, Matt. Oh, I better buy my items before I go broke. Alright, blackout time. Wow, this is, Okay, then. Back to the forest. I don't know if you'd hit that breakpoint at -1. I probably wouldn't. I was just asking a hypothetical. Honestly, I probably should have supersonicked the Diglett. And again, that wouldn't make blackout training consistent. And again, maybe level 10 will make a difference. I mean, blackout training on him will still be better than that. I mean, I know damage rounding thresholds at the earlier levels make the biggest difference. But I think I will try him again at level 10. Never mind, I explained it on stream. I said the defense drop don't matter. I'm just making sure I had enough wrap PP, but I first tried it. What level were you at for Brock? I'm assuming level 13? Or were you level 15? I was actually considering level 15, because I think 13 would have been far too low. That was just my own guess. 13? I mean, I guess if you first tried it. At least you get a decent amount of wrap PP. Well, you'd still have to get lucky, too. You've got to be kidding. I hate this, Doug. I hate this thing. Oh, I forgot to mark my blackouts. It's still faster than from 13 to 15? That's a good point. Dude, him hitting himself does more damage than acid. Honestly, even though I think this is a little iffy, I think it's still better to do this. I just realized I technically never fought the optional rival, but the problem is with the optional rival is its XP yields are really not that good. Like, it's really not worth backtracking just, but... Yeah, it's barely better than the Diglett, yeah. Hey, it looks like I might not need to ever use Supersonic on it ever again. That's nice. Yeah, yeah, just keep doing this till level 13. Oh, Matt, if you're spamming Wrap on Brock, do you think it's worth using Supersonic? I remember, I think Steve did Tentacruel before, and he said it really wasn't. Because if you just hit them continually, then it's like they'll never hit themselves, but I kind of viewed it as like insurance. But what do you think? I think it's probably too risky, but it could help. I don't know. Have I been remembering to mark my blackouts? think I have. Yeah, I think grab the Geodude, hoping you don't get too many defense goals and just toss one in, but I hate the accuracy so much. I do as well, yeah. And this guy is single-handedly stealing all my money. There we go. Beat this for the XP, come on. Thank you. I should go heal before I try this fight. Okay, let's try Brock. Dang, I missed. There's only 7 wraps. That's not good. Well, if I run out, I can always just supersonic into acid. Man, I've only missed like 1. That's impressive. Hey, at least him hitting himself does a lot. Alright, first try Brock. Nice. But yeah, honestly, the defense drops from Acid work really good when you combine it with Supersonic, because he hits himself for quite decent damage if you get plenty of defense drops. That's nice. Also, since you still have, I still have the escape rope since I forgot to use it when training in the forest, I don't have to get the one in Mount Moon at least. But at least pretty soon we'll get Water Gun, which is going to be nice. Something that actually uses our special. Maybe on Onyx, I mean, you gotta use Acid a time or two anyway to stretch PP out. That would have been a better idea. Oh no. Man, my Wrap luck has been really good today. My Rock Slide luck has been dog shit, but my Wrap luck is good. Oh yeah, Matt, I haven't seen the Primal Kyogre video yet, but I liked the Venusaur one you made. Why did I knock that out? I need to catch a flyer. I was actually kind of hoping for the Wrap to stop. I'll just Supersonic. Fine, I'll catch it. Oh, that was lucky. I was just trying to chip it down, but it ended up getting too lucky with Wrap. Finally. I wonder if it's worth teaching Bye to Tentacool. Probably not. I think I might actually want to defeat Misty first to get Bubble Beam. But I think with Acid, it won't be too bad. Kyogre? Oh, God. You know what's funny? I saw a video of a Gen 3 style Pokérap. I think it's official. I think. The guy, the rapper said Groudon and Kyogre. Come on, Paris. There is the Paris. On the bright side, I did catch a Spearow. So if I want to, I could theoretically never catch a dig user. I'll just catch a... I'll just trade the Farfetch'd for a Ducks, and then just use escape ropes. I could theoretically do that. Yeah, people hate when they say Pokemon wrong. Algorithm tip is saying something wrong each video, and they won't be able to help themselves. Alright, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to just catch a cut user. I mean, I could catch the Geodude if I want to dig user, but I'll just do the Zealous Pawn strat and just use escape ropes. I mean, on the bright side, I did pick up an extra one in Mount Moon, so at least I can use it in the fan club. But yeah, where can I buy more escape ropes? Lavender. I'll have to get more escape ropes in Lavender. Poison Sting, absolutely not. You know what? I should actually heal. I've just realized I'm out of potions. Right here in the Repel shop, too. Oh, this place has them, too? No, it doesn't. You lied to me. Alright, I'm gonna acid the Staryu. I'm speed tied with that thing? Oh my god, dude. Yellow only. Seriously? I actually kind of thought this would have been a little better. Alright, fine. I won't do it. I was really hoping it would have been a little easier than that, but if I wasn't speed tied with that trainer, that Staryu, if I wasn't speed tied with it, it'd be a lot more consistent. Sure. Fuck. Maybe wrap the Staryu? Yeah, but the problem is I speed tie it. I guess... Oh my god, this stupid bird. This bird has been giving me problems all day. Oh my god. Crap. I'm wrapping this thing. You know what? I am gonna try, oh well. I am gonna try Misty again. I think the only problem I had with that fight was the fact I was speed tying the Staryu, which made the fight super inconsistent. But I think if I outspeed the Staryu, it'll be fine. Yeah, this Cerulean section is definitely really messed up. Tackle, X-Defend. There we go. Oh god. Dude. Why does this game hate me? Tackle, miss. Tackle, tackle. There we go. Honestly, I'm debating if that was even worth it. I don't think I need to heal at the center, right? I mean, the Oddish Trainer isn't coming up for quite a while. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I should be fine. Alright, I'm gonna fight the Onyx guy as well for extra XP. I do wonder how Zealous Pawn is doing. Because Zealous Pawn has never really played with a bad first stage. Like, he's played with some first stages, but I wouldn't say, like, a bad one. I'm gonna fight this guy, too. Alright, I'm gonna save here just in case. Does the Martin Vermilion does not have escape ropes. I know this for a fact. Yeah, I'll just have to buy more escape ropes in, I actually tried to get on the bike, even though I don't have a bike. Alright, so what should my vitamin of the day be? Calcium. Yeah, absolutely calcium. Oh, I need a cut user. Good thing I encountered that. Not protein? I was thinking protein, but... Well, I guess if we're using Swords Dance, it might end up being beneficial to use protein. But, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm still going to stick with calcium for now. If it ends up being the wrong vitamin, I'll know this for a future re-rank. Would this thing need rest? No. Can't learn Body Slam. Oh, geez, Surge is gonna Surge is gonna be really bad. Did I do some optional trainers? I think I should. Just get a couple of levels to outspeed the Raichu. Because it's only gonna ever use Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt. And I think I'm gonna need multiple shots on it in order to knock it out. Yeah, I think so. I think just do some optional. Do some optional. Just get a... Do some optional. Just get a couple of levels to outspeed the Raichu. Because it's only gonna ever use Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt. And I think I'm gonna need multiple shots on it in order to knock it out. Yeah, I think so. I think just do some optional. Do some optional. I know there's also a trainer here with 2 Growlithe. Oh god. 54. Raichu's 56. There's the life ether. I call this the life ether because this ether always ends up being useful. The death ether outside of Bill's house is almost never useful, and it hogs up space in your bag, and you can't get the secret key. But I'm actually going to use this right now. Okay, I think this guy now. We both missed wrap. Speed tie. I'll accept a speed tie. I mean, if I want to, I could use 1 rare candy. Oh, right. I'm using escape ropes. I'm not using dig. No constrict? Oh no, whatever will I do without constrict? Okay. Hey, speed drop. Nice. First try. That was some kind of awkward bag management there. I'm not used to having the potions in slot 1. I want those in slot 2. I think I should have saved here. My god, dude. The Battle of Rap, and I missed. That sucked. Alright, I don't need to heal for this guy. This guy's pathetic, but I am going to heal in the rock tunnel scent. Because, I mean, I do have the underground full restore, but I would like to save that for the girl inside rock tunnel with the Bulbasaur. Because I like using it for her if I need to. Okay, okay, I should wrap this. I'm gonna save here, actually. Uh-oh. See, this is why I wanted the full restore. I mean, normally I want to use it after her, in case of paralysis, but I think I'll accept the chances. Because thankfully, Bulbasaur cannot learn Stun Spore. I'm actually going to fight this optional hiker here. He's the self-destructing hiker junior. Because he has one less Geodude. And of course it's Dunsparce. You know what's interesting? I got a Bubble Beam speed drop, and despite the paralysis, I still outsped the Oddish. Hey, Laser Gamer. I just realized Bite could have flinched. Honestly, I think in the... Oh, I don't think this thing is going to benefit at all for Double Edge, but I want the rare candy. I mean, I guess Double Edge could help for Sabrina. Yeah, I think it would. I'm going to get it. Oh, shoot. I don't have any more escape ropes, so I guess I'm going to have to walk out. Does the department store sell escape ropes? I don't think they do. Alright, I'm going to get everything here. Get vitamin money. No, I didn't think so. Because why would stores be consistent in this game? Why would they? Alright, I'm gonna get 4 calcium. I do not think I would... No, I don't need Mimic at all. This is awkward. Dude. Man, that was really tight money management. I will say, though, if I still had that full restore, I could have sold that. Fire Repels and Lavender. Yeah, I know that. I'll buy escape ropes, though, after I'm done with the tower. Alright. Oop, wrong move. Okay, thankfully you did not use confusion. Alright. Oh, come on. I do not think Bubble Beam is going to one-shot those things, the Ghastlies, but I am not really in a position to heal, so I'm just going to trust that it does one-shot. I'm going to have to trust it. Nope. Fuck. Oh my god, this sucks. Yeah, I hated the fact that I sold my potions to get another vitamin. I really hate that I did that. Fine, though. It's why I grabbed extra super repels. I picked up that HP up so I can sell them for escape ropes and get some of my super potions back. Also, should I have taught Ice Beam? I think I should have taught Ice Beam by this point. I mean, what do I need Wrap for? Honestly, I don't think I really need Wrap for anything. Here's the thing, if I teach Ice Beam and, Double Edge... well, where's the first fight I don't think I really need Swords Dance until the League. Yeah, I can hold on to all three of those moves, but I am gonna get Blizzard as a backup. Barrier, no. I'm not going with Barrier this time. I know Matt said he used Barrier, but I'm gonna try Swords Dance strat. But I do want to teach Ice Beam and Double Edge right now. Alright, do not do Erica now. That would be a horrible idea. Oh, escape ropes. It. Does Fuchsia sell escape ropes? I'm gonna go ahead and just fly to Lavender. I can always fly back here. Alright, sell HP and the Nugget. I think 5 escape ropes. I think I'll buy a couple extra super. It does not? Okay, thank you. Yeah, when I do Sylph, I'm definitely going to get all the carbos, proteins, and calciums. Oh, I should probably put escape ropes in slot 1, or slot 4. Alright, I think the best course of action, I think it might have to be Sylph. Well, actually, Koga's going to be an absolute joke, I think. Yeah, let's do Koga first. That way we can do Blaine. Yeah, let's do Koga first. So that way we get a speed boost. Oh, this is Pewter Lavender Saffron Cinnabar. Okay. I really hated how the old gens, like, not every mart sold the same thing. Uh-oh. That Kadabra barely outsped me. I thought I saved. Yep, I'm losing this. I am 100% losing this. Well, I mean, I guess it's not too far back, at least. HP up. Nugget. That bagging could have been better. Yeah, I just lost almost 2 minutes. Alright, now we're back where we left off. How's the run going? Horrible. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, do these jugglers not have good AI? Fuck you, dude. Okay, now I'm actually starting to get pissed. Double-edge the Drowsies? I don't think it's gonna one-shot him. Drowsies? Nope, that was not even close. No. Not even close. The first run was Doug Trio. Zealous Pawn won by 7 minutes. He just did less training than I did. Because I think I played the run too safe. Smash Math, I don't speak nerd. Just say good AI. Alright, I'm doing Sylph instead. That juggler really frickin' pissed me off. I'm still kinda mad. Because Koga would have been an absolute joke. He absolutely would have been a joke. But then that guy was like, no, I'm gonna give you 6 resets, including a 2-minute one. That guy right there ended up being the most time-consuming trainer in this whole run so far. All because that Kadabra outsped me by a few speed points. And he doesn't have good AI, but he kept choosing all the right moves, and nothing was a one-shot. Double Edge couldn't even one-shot a Kadabra. Yeah, sorry if I snapped at you, Smash Math. I'm just still very pissed off at that juggler. .40 base attack. Yeah, but that thing has like, what, 30 defense? Figured it would have done something. Light screen. Pretty sure scientists have good AI. I mean, I know it's not good. Like, good. Like, spamming agility on a poison type isn't good. But, like, that's just what most people call it. Oh, that was lucky. Scientists don't? Oh. In that case, that Electro just happened to use the best move twice in a row. A setup modification? What's that? I don't know. I just thought Koga first would have been better because his poison types would do absolutely nothing to me. In fact, the wheezing would just blow itself up. I thought he would have been the better choice. That gym trainer just wasn't letting me have it. Like, at all. Okay, I think this is one of the last people. The one that makes some trainers set up on turn 2. Oh, so scientists have a higher chance to use setup moves turn 2? I've never really noticed that because most scientists generally don't get to utilize that. Fifth, fourth, third. I'm gonna do 2 trips, Sylph. I do think I should fight the rival. I do think I should get the speed boost and the special boost from Koga and Blaine before I consider fighting the rival. I just don't really know how Zealous Pawn's doing compared to me. How was that guy easier? Honestly, Barrier would have had one good use in making Self-Destruct do less damage. Science Gentlemen, Pokemon X, Super Nerds, and Lorelei are the only trainer classes with it. I guess I never really noticed it on those other ones. Wait, Super Nerds? Wait, what? Oh, Pokemaniac. That would explain why whenever I run a Pokemon weak to ground, I see that Cubone use Growl turn. Like, shouldn't it have just been spamming that Cubone Club? But no, that actually explains it a lot. No. Do not fight Erica. What am I doing? Oh, right. Alright, time to fight Psych. I know he's done Tentacruel. Yeah, but Tentacruel in yellow and Tentacool in red and blue aren't really cross-compatible. Yeah, Surf is better. Air is also Saber Lance's Gyarados. Kind of a nightmare if you enter the league at 53 like I did. Well, I did not save. Hit me. Thank you. Oop. Oh, add a blackout to the list. Well, at least on Psych I can get more experience. Honestly, that might have been a little good because, I mean, I still got around, like, 2,700 experience points in addition to Psych, so honestly, that might have helped. Psych out grinding. Seriously? Man, come on, I want to... You know, fun fact, that little tile where you're, like, floating in the air before you fall down, it's actually possible to get an encounter on that tile. I've had it happen once. Get rid of this max potion, otherwise I won't have room for secret key. On the bright side, I don't have to worry about not being able to pick up, Gym Leader TMs. Alright. I'm gonna do Rival 5 now. Alright, now I have the speed boost and the special boost. Wait, I don't have the special boost. Oh well, I don't think I need the special boost for this fight. I think I should be fine. Uh-oh. Leech Seed. Oh, phew. The good thing he has a 1 in 3 chance of being stupid. Hyper Potion. Okay, since I did use the Hyper Potion, I'm gonna end up picking up a TM from the Gym Leader. Unless I pick up something last minute, but there's really nothing to pick up except for the Master Ball. I'm gonna go pick up the Master Ball. Well, I'm just exchanging more text for other... Not getting some other text. I don't know, I just want to be able to pick up a Master Ball in a run and have it be useful. I don't know if it was slow or not. I just want an excuse to say I picked up a Master Ball. I don't know. If I was getting Mimic, I actually would have gotten the Nugget. Okay, I was just experimenting to see how much Psychic does. Okay. So I think I should double edge the Kadabra and then Alakazam. Reflect. I'm gonna try this. Oh, fuck. Seriously? Honestly, I'm nearing the point where I could probably just use my candies. I'm gonna use my candies. I can't figure this out on the spot. I think just I think. Yeah, that was a lot better. I should probably fight some of Giovanni's trainers now to make up for that. Hey, I ended up buying just enough escape ropes. Honestly, I should have remembered to fight Blaine. If I had remembered to fight Blaine, I would have gotten a special boost. I don't think the special boost would have been enough to let me win, but it would have helped. Blaine and Warden Candy. Thank you for the reminder, MVF. Oh yeah, I need to do Erica too. Alright, so I want to make sure I'm 58 going into the... So I have one rare candy, so if I pick up Victory Road, then... Yeah, I can make it, yeah. I think I'm just gonna fight this guy, Cool Trainer Warren, Black Belt, and the Cool Trainer south of Giovanni. Well, at least I'll have plenty of surfs to go around. Oh yeah, and after Giovanni, I need to get the Warden candy. Honestly, I could probably skip it if I think I can get 57. Well, then again, I already have one rare candy in my bag. I think I can just skip Warden candy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. I mean, I guess it would let me get 58 for the rival fight here, but I don't think this thing... I wonder when I'm gonna level up. Oh, seriously? Dude! I got strength? Yeah, I did. I always teach surf and strength at the same time to make sure that never happens. The only time it can happen is when I teach surf to my main Pokemon. And I do Blaine before Rival 5. It's the only time it happens. Yeah, I lost that fight because I crit the Alakazam, and in return, it crit me. It's kind of insane. Nice, no level up. Yeah, I can tell there's going to be a lot of wasted XP, but I need 58 specifically. That's to avoid any bad level ups. 60 would work as well, but then I'd level up before Alakazam. And I would like to do my setup for... I would like to do my setup on the Pidgeot, though. Where are my candies? Ah, here they are. Plus, if you use up all your repels while trying to get your cursor back to the bike, just in case your bag is full, you can still buy full restores if you use them all. That way, you'll never get the too bad your bag is full when you try to buy things. Okay, Lorelei time. Yeah, this is going to be my moveset for the entirety of the league. Yeah, I'm not changing it. Really cool to see some races. Yeah, this has been fun, but not that one trainer. I'm still pissed off at that one trainer. I think I crit that Lapras. Alright, hiker time. Yeah, and for Agatha, There's really not much I can do about Agatha. I just have to surf and pray. But for the Golbat, I can Ice Beam. That's interesting. So far, I have less resets than Doug Trio did. Then again, I haven't gotten to the champ yet. Oh, seriously? Yeah, I'm just... No. Nightshade. Hey, at least Surf is looks like a guaranteed 2-shot. Is really nice. Dude. Okay, at least you swapped out and didn't use Gator. I appreciate that. Fortunately, this Gengar is actually worse because it does not have Hypnosis because it has Toxic. Is nice. So yeah, her second Gengar is actually kind of worse. For her, not for me. Alright, Elixir, save. Yeah. I was thinking Swords Dance Acid for Lance, but once I remembered that they're just going to spam Agility, there's only 2 hard trainers here. Yeah, I can see what Matt meant by barrier helping on Gyarados. That was a crit. Yeah, Lance should have a 1 in 3 chance of going for Hyper Beam. Yeah, he seems to be first trying it every single damn time. I can still beat the... I've been booted from the call, so I think Zealous Pawn had to have hung up. I don't know why. I wonder if his phone died or something. Yeah, Dragonair is only going to spam Agility. Yeah, here's the thing. If the... Dude, why is he always going for Hyper Beam? It's a 1 in 3 chance for crying out loud. I've been going for it first try so many times. Freeze, finally. Something goes my way. But yeah, even if I got hit with Hyper Beam and survived, I can still win if the Aerodactyl used Supersonic. I hate this game. I seriously hate this game. I really hate it. I freeze the Gyarados just to get a crit Hyper Beam. Well, I froze it again. Hyper Beam is technically slightly more likely than the other 2 moves. But why? Does the AI view Dragon Rage in a weird way? Why? Why is it slightly more likely to use Hyper Beam than Leer or Dragon Rage? What's so special about Hyper Beam? Okay, yeah, so going into the league here at level 58 at Lorelei does prevent a level up on this entire league. Actually, wait, I never tested the range of Ice Beam. 10809. I think that crit may have mattered, because I knew Blizzard was guaranteed, but I wasn't sure about Ice Beam. I don't know what Zealous Pawn's time is, because I think he hung up the call or something. Maybe his phone died. But yeah, I have no idea what his time was. I'd have to ask him. See if I won this or not. I'm just going to leave it there. See what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't know why. It says he's offline. Hey, what happened? I got that notification that I disconnected. Your phone die or something? Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know why he's not hearing me. The reason it's not 25% for each is because of Gen 1 being built on janky-ass 256 fresh instead of 100. Oh, wait, so... Well, I didn't say not 25% chance. I knew for a fact it was never going to go for Hydro Pump because of good AI. So if it's 3, then what does that make it? Like something out of 256? 63, 64, 63, and 66? What? So wait, it's most likely to use its 4th slot? Assuming all the moves are good? That's weird. Zealous Pawn, can you not hear me? I don't know what's going on with him. He's not responding. I'll message. I can't hear you. .2% chance. Oh. I like how you have to be the actually it's not 1 in 3, it's a 34, not a 33. Half of Gen 1 jank is just because they were too stupid to make things out of 100. Well, they made it out of 256 because it's easier to code. I understand why they did that. It's easier to code using 255, 256 than 100. 107.33. Son of a... Dude! He beat me by like 40 seconds. Dude, he actually beat me by like 40 seconds. That is insane. I don't know, maybe they wanted some more variance? Maybe they wanted to make it look a little more random? I don't know. Dude, I can't believe he beat me by 40 seconds. That was actually... Honestly, I kind of like the fact it was close. Like, the Doug Trio one wasn't even close, but we were within 40 seconds of each other. Just kind of...
Yeah, that's really, really... Actually. Yeah.
Oh, now you hear me.
What was your in-game time?
3:51.
Yeah, I hear you. Mine was 3:58.
Oh.
So I guess you had more resets.
How many? What were your resets and blackouts?
Right.
Can you repeat that? You roboted.
It's on my end, but...
Yeah, honestly, there were a lot of different things that could have happened. Like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. You were coming in and out. I was just saying this was really fun, man. I'm glad we did this. And
Okay.
Hopefully we can have, like, better tech.
Yeah.
And do this again.
Better
and
internet.
Down.
Yeah. Before you go, what was your resets and blackouts?
20 resets, 4 blackouts.
I had 8 blackouts, 23 resets. So, interestingly enough, I think the sword stance strat actually has some good promises in the league. But it does open you up to Hyper Beam on Gyarados, which is kind of bad.
Yeah, I went for Surf Blizzard Barrier.
Yeah.
I was planning on doing Swords Dance, and then I kind of just audibled midway through.
Yeah, you don't really need Mimic until, like... Honestly, you don't really need it till, like, Sabrina, I think. Because what I did for Sabrina was I ended up using most of my rare candies before Sabrina, but I should have fought Blaine first. That was a little mistake I made, but I used most of my candies because I knew I only needed 58 for the league. I went to I candied to 55. I one-shot Kadabra with Surf, and then on the Mr. Mime, I used Swords Dance because it's safest to set up on Mr. Mime. And then I one-shot it with Surf, and then the Venomoth was a one-shot, and then the Alakazam got one-shot with Acid.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I went for an all special set, so I just played the Alakazam because it went for Reflect twice.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That
was
was
kind of
pretty
interesting. Kind of interesting our runs were that close, though. But we both had over 20 resets, so it really could have gone either way. Like, if I had first tried Lance instead of taking 4 tries, I would have beaten you.
Water gun. I forgot to pick up the water gun TM, and I went so
Oh.
slow on Bucket
Oh,
Break.
man. Oh, here's a question. Did you try to do early Misty to get Bubble Beam for Nugget Bridge? I tried it with Bide, and it sucked.
No, I didn't try it. Only 40 HP. Bite is pretty sketchy.
Yeah, well, I got
Yeah,
3
no, I
resets
can't-
on her because I speed tied the Staryu. So I just did the rival fight first, then backtracked to Misty, and it took me 2 more tries. I don't think it was worth it at all. That was definitely a horrible idea.
Yeah, the early game could definitely be optimized a lot better than the way I did it. though,
Yeah.
like, especially with. I was beating myself up so much for leaving the water gun TM. And
Oh.
then Misty was so sketchy I didn't even try her, so I didn't have like water gun or bubble beam. So yeah, it was rough. But hey man, I gotta go pick up the boys from daycare. This was
All right.
a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
yeah, I'm glad you didn't hear me. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you didn't hear me rage at the Juggler and Koga's gym. I was, like, swearing left and right. But yeah, I'll let you go.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, sounds like he struggled with it, too. I don't want to try this one myself now. Yeah, Tentacle. Yeah, this can definitely do a lot better. It's just the proper mid-game routing. What the proper mid-game routing should be is Sylph training, Koga, Lane, Erica, then Rival 5 and Sabrina. That should have been the proper mid-game order. But yeah, Zealous Pawn ended up winning that one by like 40 seconds. And we each had over 20 resets, so it really could have gone either way. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow. We'll be doing black version with a random Pokemon. These runs will probably get re-ranks next time I do Pokemon Red for an entire week. I think next time I do that, I'll do the re-ranks in my Discord. So I'm not in any rush to do these. Anyway, I will see you all later.